We didn't do a mic check, and that's fine. Yeah, we didn't do a mic check, and that's fine.
What could the children be up to?
Because we'll just do it this way.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Small screen, man. We gotta get a new monitor for that. Yeah, let's begin.
Thank you for waiting. I
Shut
finished
up.
checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
Thanks.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
1 second. Oh, that's in the way. Shrink that down then. Okay. That back up. Why do you do that?
Amazing!
If I click off the screen, all of a sudden it goes away.
Downtime and
That's so irritating.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked,
I don't really want to show my
there was
desktop.
Wild hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment. That's right. Another win for Tibet's top duo.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is...
Okay, man, you
The festival
irritate me.
would also prepare...
Sounds like fun.
Whatever.
Great.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
You mentioned that this was where we didn't get to follow up on it at the time because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly. Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you... By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, could be worth a try. What's wrong? You look super serious all of a sudden. Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything? Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Vatu. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to? True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances? But then, every time we headed out, that's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. What? Relax! She's not even here!
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Where are we again? Oh, yeah.
This land holds nothing. I better get me some alpacas.
Bruh. Like, hello? Like, why did it stay so long on that?
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Okay.
They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Bruh.
So,
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers.
To ashes.
I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
From the grasp it.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to...
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is... enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this
brother.
yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon...
I'll pray to the moon.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not...
But... they call me Kutar. And...
I'll make it work. You have...
Yeah, we got your back!
Alright, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather,
That was kinda cryptic, but sure. Yes, it...
and also, I do not know.
What does
Since
that
she's
mean?
agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
My bad. 1 second. I still have a key. Yeah, I do have a key. Okay, again, like, assign me the new mission, or... Oh, yeah, of course. There's always that, always that. I never understand why main quests don't override side quests. It's just a stupid thing. Honestly, bro. This is not a treasure collecting quest, stream.
Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a...
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparation.
Right.
Okay.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes. On this
So a lot of this is just like, we're preparing for the moon celebration,
That's right. Even the
but
first
we're gonna
here.
drag out the dialogue so that you
Wait.
fall asleep.
Then
Oh, yeah! It's kind of a...
I understand.
We watch, I'll stop, and then we'll still be talking about it.
Darn! We may have bitten off...
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no.
See, they're talking about
The most
nothing.
important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits
They're
up.
still talking about the same
You can't go
festival.
preparing for...
The
No,
monster
you think
spirit
this is the
is
problem.
with this one.
As it happens,
Just, yeah,
let's start
shut
there,
up.
and who knows?
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking for...
Okay.
Anyway, but lastly, there's the final key...
Before you leave, also,
Holy moly, man. This one doesn't even talk. Why do you not speak, small child? Is this that side quest? I didn't come here for a side quest, lady. Why are you giving me a side quest? We're in focus mode. Yeah, it's a side quest. Like, come on.
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so.
Maybe it's in an... Yeah.
Maybe we can teach her next time if... What are these
Exactly.
floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them.
Stupid. Real stupid. God.
Everyone seems hard at work.
How do they though?
And items for Moon Prayer Night.
They're still talking about the moon prayer night, man. Come on.
Not to worry, though.
You have my thanks. And over here,
Oh, look at all these colors. It looks great. Can
No.
you bet?
there will also be the timing as such. Let's talk here. To tell the I once asked her, she did not. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Ah, I see. But my wish was not for her to come. I'm sure she
Finally, you delivered a
realized
message.
Showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, but what really pains me.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. Anyway, she's...
I see your point.
Our job is to...
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
All right.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Thank you all.
Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with twins! What could they be?
Nothing important. Guarantee it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Guarantee it was nothing important.
Grandmaster and the Traveler and Pot.
Hello there. Perfect.
Wagwan, my youth.
New volunteers.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to...
Yeah, right!
Well, to be precise.
Wait,
Half right.
Maybe I can. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, on closer inspection.
Exactly.
I think I've heard of...
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. From a distance, I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions...
All the Mirage stories I've heard...
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to...
What about you two?
Alice contacted me, but we lost contact shortly after. We don't know when the wind...
Okay.
Right? Whatever's... Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Gotta run my butt all over here. Come on, man. Golly, bro, I was running. Run.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That the odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to... But this time, Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. First...
The ones we saw seem to be abyss.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but given the scale and...
Oh.
So, you mean...
Exactly. The phantoms can interact. In addition, they claim to be from...
Did Paimon hear that right?
It sounds like this merits further.
That'd be a big
It's quite a miracle that you were able to
I suppose you're right. Which, in this...
So, Calc?
Sounds to me like we could split the work...
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo.
Agreed.
For my part,
This is
brother.
certainly a rare opportunity.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the
Hyperborea?
work to learn what we know so far.
Yo, I'm more of an Agartha guy, but I understand what you're saying.
Quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my...
By the way...
No, let us do nothing.
To convince
Let us do
Colin
nothing.
to come to the Moon Prayer Night
She agreed to that? Huh. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. And Yehoda loves a party.
No. 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 No.
Wait
See, that did not
until
fit the
you
scene
get
at all.
In front of...
Wait. No, that's not what I... So many people... This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out.
I saw.
Like, a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you...
Huh? You already know about it? Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space?
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best.
Wow.
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but...
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet.
I wish everyone a productive and...
You too.
What's up, boss?
Tell me, Yehuda.
Oh,
I don't really care about those two characters. I care about Yehoda. I don't care about Nefer. She's main. Try to top her above it. Rise above it. You can do it. Rise above it. Tanya. Take my advice. Rise above it. There you go. I have an itchy bum after it. There you go. Slide all the way down.
Wow, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money. This phantom, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost?
See, now the story is kind of picking me up. 20 minutes in, and now I'm hooked.
You're already here.
Holy moly.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise.
I was. Until one of our people in... No one's ever seen something quite like this.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things are...
Unfortunately not. The most we've been able to deduce.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand. Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that...
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate.
Okay.
Oh, it's leaving.
Okay, I want to
It
see what's...
appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit... We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more... Let's give them a moment.
I should go and pick up that stuff just to make it mad.
All back together. Must have been a...
Indeed. It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to feast. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot any...
Huh. Well...
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rock. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled... They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any...
So...
Yes. Still, we are grateful for all your efforts, dear friend.
I've noticed
That entire thing was
phantoms
pointless, by the
gathered
way.
nearby. Come on,
Why
let's
did
go
that
talk
need
to
to happen? You could have just written it differently. You just wasted my time. And that's why I don't respect the game. Like, holy moly, man. Go through it, right? I can.
what is this thing? I've never seen it move.
Goodness knows.
My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still...
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then, too.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been...
Okay, so we're definitely a couple years late.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune.
Huh?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our
We should...
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it.
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But no. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken. These phantoms are reenacting real historical... It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the...
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
Only this showed the moment my searching for me, maybe this... I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when I disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it. They were headed. Such luck. That's an arbitrary moment.
Don't be discouraged.
Oh, yeah?
If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
So where's the ship now, though?
And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team...
Wait! We have a team...
Am I in...
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral...
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in here.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Infidel. Just casually commits an infidelity.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've...
I wasn't...
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Dur?
May I...
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm.
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, there was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of then 500 years ago.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by the moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole...
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing...
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it?
Yes.
I still have a couple of... You mentioned more than one a bit. And also, from everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait.
One is not
Oh,
easily
Grandpa.
moved by history when...
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Now, at the risk of offending your curiosity, I only ask because I kept a fragment of, and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you.
My honest answer is I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged. My doubts remain unresolved. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows.
I certainly got this. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for your.
Absolutely.
Then I wish you every success. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this was the mode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! And all this stuff about...
I understand your frustration.
Okay, bro, come on,
Yet
man.
there isn't much value to be found in...
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are...
Paimon agrees. And
You look disappointed, Nefer.
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well,
You're upset at that?
please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe...
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it!
I'm serious.
Hyperborea, let's
Only
go.
An expert in the frost
Agartha, come on.
their history can turn these. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the curatorium storage shelves. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course.
Well, that goes without saying.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free?
now is not a good time to push.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer.
You mean a party?
Can't go wrong with food.
We'll have to walk
Perhaps
around,
a light
walk on
bulb
eggshells
would
around
be
that for
helpful.
that.
It could prove difficult to light a lamp.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely in.
Yeah.
Everyone looks at me.
Traveler, they're all
Great! Haha, problem solved.
Then let's leave it there. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler,
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just... I'm still but it's okay. This is something I have to work through.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally,
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Yay, achievement. Go meet Columbina. Columbina! Let me get that achievement, actually. Witness the history that unfolded here. When you know. I don't know what that means.
Columbina, we're back! Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go? Walkies? For Oh well. Looks like there's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Columbina! Oh, how strange, right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting... what about Luonatar? Luonatar? Hey! Do you know... Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is... No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So...
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And come on, let's go to Nashita.
Makes sense. Moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious?
No, I don't reckon.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa!
Not sure, but it's
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss?
Okay, the jig is up. It seems I've managed
There
to
you
leave
go.
quite an indelible impression, even though you've never
Alice.
seen my face. Nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
She just fixed the camera. She broke the fourth wall.
What?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's...
Oh, that's right.
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy, because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend?
Kind?
I see. Madam Mage, that was,
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexenzirkel. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable?
You're not
If
human.
we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a...
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have...
He'll get
A
used to
unique
it.
personality.
Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in...
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastation. Thus falls.
Why are you playing along with us now?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. Something. It concerns the three moons, Teyvat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are kind of. Why don't we just... My My main reason for coming on this trip to Teyvat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Teyvat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if... And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign...
Ah, no wonder they...
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms
He's dropping a
this year.
good amount of lore,
The
but
influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, the trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Teyvat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the... The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame, and it's having a noticeable effect on Teyvat's... Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you.
why you like the moon marrows?
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlike...
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere.
Dang it.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy. Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Oh, it's a cutscene.
The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. Death is near. Will I return to the moon after I disappear? So far, at least, I still exist, but as my power wanes, I suppose I might take one final look at this world.
Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave.
These decorations? Times like these when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had in the past. People would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face.
Karina! Lametti! It's time to eat! Coming!
I want to watch them a little.
You want to watch ordinary people do ordinary things? Really? Come on.
So just fill these. Yep.
Okay.
Dust things out. Think fast. Right.
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions?
Take this.
Huh?
All right, enough. The task is just to check that. Okay, you got. We won't use all of them, and as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch. Oh, you menace. Then think fast.
Is pumping a balloon full of water?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing.
A plain, humble meal.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a mid?
I don't mind sharing. I've never shared food with anyone before. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out on—
Hey!
Oh, you don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never— What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat. The same logic applies to the present Moon God, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now—
Wait, we did that?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm own. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least enough to sustain her until Moon...
Strengthen her connection.
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Yes. Names are very important things. And then your first job is to find it. As a Moon Goddess, I'm sure she must have a name. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted.
So, finding out her...
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. The second problem is with her plan to use the Moon Marrows to return to the moon. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field.
Wait, Mage N is... That means we've got 2 Hexen Circle mages on the case. This is turning into a...
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess. Oh, I suppose I might as well off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to
what?
I want...
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Ventive.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride. Oh! I'm glad you agree.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah! She didn't pack up her stall.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it?
That's a long...
What was that?
What a lively place.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they... quarrel?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chip. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing. Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night. I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Kusky. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the number...
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're... friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Centrone. So that was
Unscrew your
why
vocal
trying to
cords.
be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
I do enjoy their banter back and forth.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and...
The surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a... Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
She was so ready to accept
I
candy.
don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Oh.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
You see how Genshin Impact sometimes heats up and then it cools down? Like, holy moly, man. Bruh.
Where are they going? They mentioned a maid.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle.
Ooh, eclectic.
If I remember correctly, being an
Big
interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on...
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a windbloom pinned to her chest or...
Wait a minute! Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
That would be this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but...
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
If we got the wrong person?
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a
It's really...
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole, unappreciated.
No, stop!
Should master stopper. Oh man.
Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexenzirkel. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh,
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or...
Huh? Are they talking?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously
Sorry?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is an... Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach...
That's right. Is that...
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angel. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive.
But all three had passed away.
This mage has a unique method of communicating.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon god. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their but of course, they were gravely disappointed. It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the war of funerary flames had left them homeless.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since.
Oh, really? You have a habit of doing that.
What I'm trying to say is the fact that they bypass, which means with enough.
Okay.
Oh,
Is some.
I just didn't expect you to.
No, please, it's fine.
Oh, really?
Whoa, 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 time out. The Hyperboreans were the last one. Luckily, we have the
Yes. Although, that said, what if we, well, travel back isn't quite we wouldn't even have to pick a time. You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little.
All right. Over the next few days, also by completing certain rituals, if everything checks out and it looks feasible.
I think so.
Yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime...
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Mc...
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the...
I did... If you'd be interested, also, if you were serious... Anyway, we can cross that bridge.
She seems friendly.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for...
Me?
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize. I'm also inclined to review but many of the more factually accurate.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina. In that case, we'll start by heading to the.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino.
Thank you, Mr. Vark.
Don't mention.
I should follow them.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all...
You're saying there's...
Yes. There's no sense.
Makes sense.
Hey, caramba. Hour in.
Almost.
What we can gather, I cannot fault.
Yeah, let's not have this going on for 2 hours.
When I heard them...
Well, that and how real amongst the frost moon that being said...
Changes?
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the... Yeah, right. That doesn't... The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with Kutar did not speak. Merely gazing clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar.
What about you, traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let the child wish to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Not knowing the meaning of the Moonshanter declared yet. No Any thought? Yeah.
But now that I think about it...
She didn't know how...
Yes.
Oh.
And now...
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place.
Ah, so
Sure does.
Okay.
Find out Columbina's
Aha.
So,
Oh, no.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the She said that she'll contact me through this device.
Ah, I see.
wait, then
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think...
Introductions are overrated, especially in...
Oh, hey.
So, it's not like the academia has
I
prohibitions
named him
against going
Erebos.
abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I should name him
writing to
Zephyr,
that
though.
guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on.
Hat?
Turns out I actually have heard that.
Oh, then
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Champ.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy.
I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone...
who's that?
The Doctor.
Oh.
Also known as Dottore. Second of the...
From the tone of your voice,
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a cop.
Last we heard, he was planning something.
He only appears when something interests him. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting.
Why does it sound... Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about...
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers,
the Frost Moon Scions relation.
In that case, we'll continue assist...
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurt? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home.
I wonder how that is. Now I'm interested in science. Why do pigeons always know their way home?
Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nodcry to pursue my personal...
gotta say, Barca, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the
Where do I even start? Remember that time we thought he could not care less about us if he tried?
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who...
Which is why I always keep... Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reiki...
He never lets anyone in on his plans.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that...
Yeah, I mean...
With this in mind,
That's pretty direct. Did the...
Yes. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not. Smarts alone won't get him all the way.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private?
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. But it was enough to show me that we're He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, the only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so...
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first...
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No! He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results. Which causes... That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't been there, who knows? And after all that, he left, while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time! The nerve!
You say Columbina?
He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally...
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bat. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing?
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this...
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. That Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specific...
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us could? Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki. More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idle had me fuming. That she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it. But those words...
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Colambina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just
I know,
saying,
I've heard you shout it
now,
before.
After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for—
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do. Okay, time to do what adventurers do best.
Durin, why is Durin in the corner? Oh.
Here you are.
Oh, hat guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go off?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get... How about you? Any
Unfortunately, we've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think. And if I fail in the task I've been given...
That's just meaningless...
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried... However...
The events of the past are like...
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to...
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that you're past 39 attempts.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, it's because you want her. So, think for yourself about...
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering...
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
They use a word I didn't see,
No one's
damn it.
ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen? She's missing. I hear someone inside.
They're wearing dunce caps? What the hell was that?
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature...
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Makes use of the stone pillars to aid. Rasma Shrubba Shrubba.
I hear someone inside. Sparkana? Are you in there?
During Kingdom of Power, which phantom located, for example.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
Okay, I did, apparently.
He really left.
Don't celebrate too soon.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's a monster ahead! Wait, one's controlling it. The monster's gone. Is it safe now?
Okay, well that wasn't too hard.
The barrier's gone too. Oh, anyway.
Quickly, let's...
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere.
But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this person.
Yay!
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still can.
But
We'll find survivors. She's scared.
Okay, if I do find her, I'll get her.
Don't bother.
What's that noise?
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's got me this far after all. What? Hey! Let us out! Spargana, are you there?
Hurry up, dude. Bruh.
Huh? That's... Yes, it's one of hers for sure.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than...
I guess so.
That is true.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this! But how will I find... I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Bruh just gives up.
I'm sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is... Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want...
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What? Huh?
You can...
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, but you were the ones guiding me using that marked bear. I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel... I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to...
No.
Yes, even so. We're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just... tired. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes. You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvind?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around. I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew. I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future... Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably.
It wasn't a bad conversation. Okay, bye.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the ending of this tale did not change. But
may your wishes come true.
Hat guy. You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile. I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself.
He's so wholesome.
I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam.
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that...
Didn't you mean like a kid or something like that? God, I missed that outfit. That outfit was so fire.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy, but no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Hello?
Hello, friends, it's me! What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that site.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. I should probably have Nicole.
Alright, quest completed. Alright. Hour and 32 in. Okay.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the seal.
Reading. Oh, it's one of the things where it said it's completed, but then I have like a bunch of extra stuff.
Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to...
Okay.
All right, then. I was planning to start with...
Remember what you were saying about priority?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3... Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddess.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait.
I also have no doubt. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow... I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before it, who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodkrai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide from it.
Huh?
Sorry? Does the
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said...
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several...
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be... The symptoms are similar to... So, before we execute our plan, once that is done, we will have to...
What? No.
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long!
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really?
Haha, count me in too. Mr. Cole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to...
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
No.
You guys, is that a
All right.
Sorry about that, by the way. I have something to do.
Impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes. Safe to say, you're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes.
All right. I'll start where we left off.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait! No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest.
My apologies. I'll lower the
Oh.
How's it going?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel...
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends.
No surprises here, Miss...
I'm getting a slight...
Shame. You were...
Whoa! I'm itching all over!
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Okay, I support that.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean...
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among the froth...
I'll see about talking to some trusted lightkeeper. In fact, I think we had some form...
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be...
No.
Wow!
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And I get...
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people.
She mentioned that the world has rejected her.
And when we fought the Reikir of Salnari, it seemed like she
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for...
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us.
Yeah.
even though she looked like she...
A review of the relevant data leads me to...
Yep, you bet!
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though.
I know!
Unfortunately, that's not our
Columbina. What? Is there anyone left who will still come?
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Then allow me.
Huh? What are you...
You contacted your friends via... Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we should...
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers.
I'm ready as well.
He's asleep. I'm asleep. Oh, well, they're standing up now. Paimon's worried about us. Okay.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Cha!
Wow! It really opened.
So
It
that's
did.
what all this is about.
With a calm mind, this proved not too arduous.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate.
Or they change her name to the Damselette.
Huh? I cannot pass the... It has been 3 days. Can I really...
Started? What do you mean started? We ain't starting nothing. I don't know what you're talking about, start. We're not starting nothing. Alright. They're getting way ahead of themselves. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you guys for watching. The one viewer that's watching live, WU. Just kidding, that's me on my alternate account. Maybe this will get played in the future. Who knows? Anyway. That was number 5. This is number 6. So, Melting Moon in the Morning Mist. Yeah, Song of the Welking Moon Act 6 is next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!